Dear Mr. Draeger, Mr. Gernand, dear Mr. Weidmann, distinguished guests, dear faculty on stage, dear parents, families, and friends, dear graduates, today marks a significant milestone in your lives as we gather to celebrate your achievement, graduating from Kühne Logistics University. Congratulations to all of you on this momentous occasion. Giving a graduation speech in the light of what happened to one of our students is a difficult task. And there will be many speakers today, and everybody will handle this difficult task in his or her way. I tried yesterday to change the speech. I changed the speech quite a bit. I got up in the middle of the night. I changed it again, because some things just didn't feel right. But in the end, it's just impossible. On the one hand side, something terrible happened to one of our students. On the other side, you are here, rightly so, to celebrate your graduation. So it's our task to find the right balance, and I hope we will do it justice. So, you're here in the Elbphilharmonie to graduate and to celebrate. And this is definitely something special, to celebrate one's graduation in Hamburg's landmark. Actually, in the landmark Hamburg is known for in the world. Can you imagine Hamburg without the Elbphilharmonie, without its 1,100 glass windows, glass units, which shine so bright on a sunny day, and which form this wave-like emblematic facade? Difficult to imagine. But 10 years ago, the Elbphilharmonie was not yet existing, still being under construction. And it had to go through numerous challenges, setbacks, critique, before it could become for Hamburg what probably the Eiffel Tower is for Paris. And even the Eiffel Tower had to go through a lot of critique and lots of challenges before it could become the symbol for the French capital. And you know who else will go through lots of challenges? You, during your professional and probably also during your private lives. And I excuse myself that I compare you with the Elbphilharmonie or with the Elfi, like the locals call it, and your professional, personal lives with the construction of a building. But I'm extremely happy for you that we could pull this off and organize the graduation here in the Elbphilharmonie. I'm also proud, so I wanted to talk about that. And I also wanted to talk about challenges in your lives. This is the best transition I found. So here you go. So let's talk about challenges in your life. We all know these moments where everything is perfect, everything is great, aligned perfectly, and these moments must be celebrated and must be cherished, and we do that today. But we also know that that our true strength is tested during the lows, when not everything is perfect, when some of us are depressed. And in these moments, our strength is tested, when we don't or when we doubt our abilities, our capacity, and it's totally normal. Everybody has these moments. And in my opinion, it's actually quite healthy to have such moments because they give you the opportunity for self-reflection, analysis, and improvement. But at some point, after this moment of doubt, we need to move forward. We need to move on. We need to be resilient. And resilience has become such an important characteristic in today's professional lives and probably also in our private lives. It always has been. All the people, visionaries, leaders we consider as being successful have been at some point resilient. Think of Steve Jobs. He actually got fired from his own company. He got fired from the company he founded, only to come back 10 years later to continue building one of the most innovative companies we have today in the world. Or think of Arianna Huffington. co-founder of the Huffington Post. She had to go through numerous setbacks and challenges before she could build this brand and company everybody knows today. Or even simpler, just think of Klaus Michael Kühne, who is responsible that we are here today, and not only because he founded KLU, for which we are obviously very grateful, but also he made it happen that we could be today in the Elbphilharmonie. And he would have loved to be with you today, but Mr. Kühne is still a very busy man, so it just didn't work out today. But also he had to go through challenges and setbacks, and in the 80s, due to financial pressure, he had to sell half of his company, only to buy it back a decade later, and to continue building this gigantic logistics empire he has today. All these people, Steve Jobs, Arianna Huffington, Klaus Michael Kühne, they were resilient. But don't get me wrong, resilience is not about pretending, and today I really insist on that. It's not about pretending that setbacks do not affect us or that they aren't painful. Resilience is indeed finding the strength despite the pain and move forward. Resilience is about viewing setbacks or viewing failure as temporary setback only, and above all as an opportunity for growth. And more importantly, resilience does also not mean that you have to go through difficult times on your own. Seeking support from colleagues, friends, classmates, your family is actually a sign of strength, not weakness. Thus, be resilient, show perseverance, embrace the challenges, learn from setbacks, and above all, support one another. And during your studies at KLU, you all gained the tools necessary to navigate challenging situations. You all acquired the knowledge, skill sets, competences to have great careers and to be resilient. Independently of what you studied at KLU, be it supply chains, international management, leadership, you all acquired this distinctive KLU mindset, what we call the operations mindset, which has become kind of our differentiation and uniqueness within this ever-growing and ever more competitive market of business schools and management universities worldwide. This operations mindset, rooted in our logistics tradition and origins, is not only so important for the logistics sector, but for all management and business sectors across all leadership and management functions. And within this KLU operations mindset, obviously resilience plays a very important role. I guess you heard once or twice during your studies about the importance of resilient supply chains, be it during a global pandemic, humanitarian disasters, geopolitical tensions. In logistics, this might mean to reroute shipments, finding alternative suppliers, or leveraging new technologies to keep certain service levels. But in general, it's about being adaptable, it's about being flexible, it's about being open to new ideas, being willing to change course when necessary, and quickly learning from past experiences. This is what you learned at KLU. This is what will help you a lot. This operations mindset will be of enormous value during your professional lives. And what also will be of enormous value, let me rephrase, what will be of even more value will be the network and the friendships you forged during your time at KLU. As I just said, resilience does not mean that you have to go through difficult times on your own. Look around you, your classmates, your friends, they are now part of your support network. They will help you when you need help, just as you will help them when they need help. And you know who else is part of your support network now? We are. KLU is now part of your support network. We are part of your professional journey through the ups and the downs. We will support you when you need help, and we will celebrate you when you're doing great, because this is and will always be your university. Therefore, congratulations again. We are all very proud of you. And now go out there, conquer the professional world, and shine at least as bright as the Elfie does on a sunny day. Congratulations.